Welcome everyone. Today I will talk about an interesting topic that many are looking for, especially after the recent pandemic. I'm Ahmed Bukhamsin and today I will be your travel guide to South Africa. But before we talk about our destination, let's talk about the importance of vacation. Why should you take a vacation? Because it's good for your heart. And I'm not talking about love in here, I'm talking about your actual heart. The Journal of American Medical Association found that men who took frequent annual vacation were 32% less likely to die of a heart attack. These findings were backed up by Framingham studies, one of the longest heart disease studies out there. Also, vacation can be a stress buster, it can boost your productivity, and so on. So, what you should do on your vacation? You guessed it right. You should travel, of course. So, without further ado, let's talk about our destination, which is South Africa. In this video, I will cover two main tourist destinations, Cape Town and the Safari. So, our journey begins at the colorful city, Cape Town, one of the most multiracial cities in the world. It sits on South Africa's Cape Peninsula and can be reached by Cape Town International Airport. From there, Uber will be your best choice to get around the city, and the majority of the locals can speak English easily, so you will face no problems in communication. Cape Town was colonized in 1652 by the Dutch, then by the British Crown, which gives it a combination of African, European, and Caribbean vibes. Despite South Africa's history of apartheid and racial war, Cape Town managed to shine as an example of diversity, harmonics, and hope for South Africa. Your best choices is to stay at Victoria and Alfred Waterfront, the heart of Cape Town, and its oldest harbour, which was constructed in 1860 by Prince Alfred, Queen Victoria's second son. This harbour was redeveloped into residential and shopping areas, along with restaurants, luxury hotels, and other tourist attractions. And while you are there, visit the Two Ocean Aquarium, which celebrate the life beneath the Atlantic and Indian Oceans. Of course, you should head to the most colorful neighborhood in Cape Town, Bukal. This downtown neighborhood is known for its colorful houses and the tasty Kab Mali food. You will enjoy this food, of course. There are so many historical places in Cape Town, such as the 17th century Castle of Good Hope, which has a military museum in there. Also, visit the Road Memorial, then visit the Grand City Hall, which was built in 1905. In Cape Town, there are many museums and galleries, such as the Apartheid Era District 6 Museum. Also, South Africa Museum, which you can experience the wonders of Africa. And a few steps from that, you can explore centuries of creativity in the National Gallery. If you want to learn more about the apartheid, visit Robben Island, which was present since the 17th century. And it is the place where Nelson Mandela was imprisoned for 18 years of his life. But now the prison open for tourists, where they can see and feel how South Africa has traveled the long road to freedom. And while you are in Cape Town, visit the Green Market Square, where there is no shortage of choice when it comes to souvenirs, beaded jewelries, wire art, and traditional African art. There are many things to explore in Cape Town, but its biggest attraction is the nature surrounding it, especially the beloved landmark, the Table Mountain. The Table Mountain is 2 miles long and 3,500 feet above sea level. It is famous for its flat top, and you can reach this top by taking the walking trails, which you could take it in 3 to 4 hours, or you could simply take the cable car. And when you reach the top, you will see the amazing view of the city. And this top sometimes get covered by a stream of clouds, which is a phenomena known as tablecloth. Then visit one of the many beaches in Cape Town. But I will recommend Boulder Beach. It is a beautiful beach where there is a clear water and huge boulders. But it's not only about that. It is one of the few places in the world where you can get close to the endangered African penguins in their natural habitat. And there is so many water sports such as jet skis, wave surfing, and paragliding. And when you finish from Cape Town, go to Aquila Private Reserve Safari and Spa, where you can have a luxurious visit. And they offer one of the best wildlife experiences in the world, where there is an incredible diversity of animal species, and especially the big five: elephant, rhinos, buffaloes, lions, and leopards. And if you were lucky, you will spot all of them. With all of these activities, with all of these places, I would say that there is something for everyone to do and see in Cape Town. If you are a thrill seeker, climb a mountain, do some wave surfing. If you are an animal lover, take a trip to the safari, go to Boulder Beach where you can see a colony of thousands of penguins in there. And for foodies, you will enjoy the delicious and tasty food of the locals in there. So make sure to have fun and enjoy your time in there. Get to know the locals, hear their story. You will enjoy very much. And with all of this, I think it's my time to head to South Africa. I hope you enjoyed this video and good luck.